Vysočina, ole! Vysočina, ole!
He undoubtedly has an interesting background. He was born in Belgium, his parents are Nigerian, but when he was only 6 months old, he moved with his entire family to the United Kingdom. Now, Tyrese Omotoyem, this 22-year-old football player, has joined Vysočina Jihlava. And I'm very pleased to welcome him here. Tyrese, thank you for joining us.
Lovely. How are you?
Yeah, I'm right. Tyrese, before we get into some, let's say, more serious topics, I'd like to start with 25 quick-fire questions.
Cool.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, first one. Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Why?
Okay. It's a player that I grew up watching a lot. And a lot of his hard work to get where he is something that I've tried to replicate.
3 words to describe you as a person.
As a person, loving, caring, and kind.
Wow, nice one. A stadium in the world you'd like to play in?
The Bernabeu.
Pardon?
The Bernabeu, Santiago Bernabeu.
Oh, wow. What was your favorite subject at school?
Physical education.
Ooh, of course, yeah, you're a football player. Who's your football idol?
I've got a few. Thierry Henry, Ronaldo Nazario, and Cristiano Ronaldo.
A country you've never been to but would like to visit?
Oh, Brazil.
Brazil?
Yes.
Interesting. Your favorite movie?
Notebook. So romance.
Things you cannot live without?
Good question. Food.
Of course,
Yeah. What else? Food and water.
Yeah, of course, yeah. The best piece of advice you've ever received?
The best piece of advice I received is to keep going and never quit.
Good. A club you'd like to play for one day?
Real Madrid.
Wow. Italian or Asian cuisine?
Italian.
A dream car?
Lamborghini Urus or Bugatti.
If you could have dinner with any famous person, who would that be?
It would be Michael Jordan or Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay. Name something you're good at outside of football.
Paddle.
Paddle tennis?
Paddle, yes,
Wow.
yes.
The most famous person you've ever met?
Oh, that's a tough one, you know. I don't vividly remember it, but David Beckham. I went to his academy when I was younger and he paid a visit, but I don't remember. I didn't know who he was at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's quite a shame.
Yeah, big shame.
PlayStation or Xbox?
I don't play anymore, but PlayStation.
What's your phone wallpaper right now?
I've got 5 different ones that switches every time, and 3 of them are quotes and 2 of them are pictures that I care about.
Nice. Your favorite club in Premier League?
Chelsea.
What job would you have if you didn't become a professional football player?
Oh, that's tough. I've never thought about this, but I think I'd be a sportsman. I think I'd be a runner, or I think I'd play in the NFL, honestly.
Wow. What annoys you the most?
What annoys me the most? I would say when my little brother tries to annoy me. He's very good at it.
Favorite topping on pizza?
Oh, Texas barbecue. I don't know if you have that here from Domino's. It's a barbecue base with chicken and peppers. Yeah.
Yep. Jurgen Klopp or Pep Guardiola?
Klopp.
And we've got 2 more. The best moment in your football career so far?
The best moment for me was probably playing in the championship for Norwich and playing for my country.
Nice. Football. And last one, it's a bit deep one. What advice would you give to a 10-year-old person who wants to be a footballer?
I would tell them to never give up and keep working and just go after your dream.
Okay.
And never look back.
Tyrese, that's the end of the first part.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tyrese, in the first part I said that you were born in Belgium to Nigerian parents and that you spent most of your life in the UK.
Yes.
If somebody asks you whether you are British, Nigerian or Belgian, what would you say?
It's a good question, you know. I actually do go into detail every time I explain this to someone. I'm like, I was born in Belgium, but lived in England, but my origin is Nigeria. So they're all a part of me, so I claim all of them.
And how many passports do you actually have?
I've got 2. I've got the Nigerian and English. Yeah.
So if you'd like to represent the countries, you could represent both the UK or England and also Nigeria, right?
Yeah. And Belgium, I believe, but first come, first serve.
Of course, yeah. It's not very common that a player from the UK would come to the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
So how did that happen? Can you tell us a bit about it?
You know what? My agent told me about the interest in the summer, and I had told him that going abroad and exploring new things would be something that I'd want to do. So when the opportunity came by, I came for the week, had a look, played a couple of games, and I really enjoyed myself. And I thought it'd be a place I could develop, and I think I suited the style of play, and it brings out the best of my qualities, which I feel like have been hindered in the past. So that was my decision to come here.
How long did it take you to actually think about it? And I know you told me you had never visited the country, so was it a long process or? No,
it was, everything in football moves really quickly. So I went home for, I'd say about a week or so, and I felt it was the right decision to make at the time. So I might as well make it and ask questions later, in my opinion.
You've been here for roughly 3 weeks and we've already had a chance to see you, but still, could you describe your playing style a bit?
Yeah, I'd say I'm a powerful striker who likes to get in behind, but I also like to roll defenders. I like to get them 1v1 and get loads of shots off.
Are there any players who you take inspiration from?
Yeah, I'd say currently Victor Gyökeres is a player that I watch a lot, a player that really excites me, and I think we have similar qualities.
When you were 18, you signed your first professional contract when you were in Norwich?
17.
17, okay. Yeah. And since then you've had a few loan spells, which I can imagine was a bit challenging for you.
Yeah.
So what did you take from that period, or what did you learn?
It's honestly, since then I've really grown as a person and a player. I've learned a lot about resilience, and I've learned a lot about the world and how competitive it can be. I think as a 17-year-old, you can be a bit naive when you're coming from a top club like Norwich, but it's really built up my mental resilience, and now I feel ready. I feel ready to make an impact on a bigger stage now.
And you've actually touched on one topic that I like to talk about, and that's the competitiveness. Because I can imagine that, especially in England, competitiveness in football is huge.
Yeah.
So how difficult is it to break through actually in England when you want to be a professional football player?
When I look at it, I'd say the same about anywhere, because you come into train every day, day in, day out, and no one wants to sit on the bench. Everyone wants to be the starter on the pitch. So for me, no matter where you go, it's going to be competitive. But as I reiterate, I think when you're younger, you can be a bit naive in that sense.
Yeah. You actually have 3 appearances in the Championship.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's the second highest league in England.
Yeah.
Of course, there's no doubt that there is probably a significant difference between the second highest league in the Czech Republic and in the UK. But still, could you compare it a bit? Like, what are the main differences?
Between the two, as I touched on before, I said the intensity is quite high in both. But in the Championship, it is a different animal. I played in a really very, very good team that had the likes of Buendia, Pukki, very, very top players. So I would say that's the main difference, just the quality in players, but that's the same between every single division.
Of course, yeah. And it's probably also one of the best leagues in the world.
Yes,
yeah. What drew you to come to Jihlava? You've already talked a bit about it, but do you want to restart your career a bit here, or?
Yeah, for me, it's just I wanted a fresh start, and I came here and I felt like the way the team played suited me. So for me, it was a no-brainer in that sense. No-brainer.
Absolutely. And are you hoping that this might be a stepping stone to bigger opportunities in Europe, for example?
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to help the team. That's the most important thing, to help the team to succeed in however they want to succeed. But from my own perspective, helping the team will also help me to kick on and, really take a big step in my career.
As I said, you've been part of this club for about 3 weeks, and the season has already started. You've had 4 matches. Of course, you didn't play 90 minutes in each of them, but you still have scored. You've got 1 assist. Does it put you under pressure a bit, or how?
No. I'd focus on the processes in the game, and I know the outcomes will take care of themselves. As I touched on again before, when I'm not scoring, I need to help the team. I need to make up for that. But of course, no one wants to score more than I do. I think about it all the time, but for me, it's not pressure. It fuels me going into the next game to get 2-3 goals if I can.
Nice. And so now let's talk a bit about the country.
Yeah.
As I said, you hadn't visited before.
Yeah.
You haven't visited the country before.
Yeah.
Did you know anything about it, or? I know it's a small country in Central Europe.
If I'm being very honest, I heard about Prague before.
Mm-hmm.
I know Peter Cech because I support Chelsea, Thomas Rosicky, but that's as far as Czech Republic. That's as far as my knowledge went.
That's it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And of course, it's a different culture. Have you noticed any differences so far?
To be pretty honest, I just nothing mad. I just feel like when I walk around, I think people are a bit surprised to see me, because obviously it's not really, especially Halava itself. It's not as can I say metropolitan as London would be.
Absolutely.
So I do feel like there is that bit of shock, like what's he doing here? But apart from that, everyone's been lovely. Everyone I've interacted with has been really, really
I mean,
nice.
it would be also different if you lived in Prague. You know, it's also a bit more multicultural than Jihlava, of course. What has been the biggest challenge in adjusting to life in the Czech Republic so far?
Yes, it's funny because for me, like I adapt to new environments really easily. Like for me, it's honestly the same as living at home with my family. Like I go in, I try and interact with the boys, speak a little bit of Czech if I can. The lads that speak English, I chat to. Go out, go home, get my food. You know, like life's really the same for me. I go home and speak to my family on the phone anyway, so it's not too different for me.
Mm-hmm. Czech people are known to be a bit reserved, in particular at first. Has it been your experience or not? Or
the thing is, I can't interact with them anyways because we don't speak the same language most of the time. So whether they would be more open if I spoke it, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But everyone that speaks English has been pretty nice.
And of course, you've mentioned Czech language. That's something I wanted to talk about too.
Yeah.
So, have you picked up any Czech words yet?
Just the basics, you know, Sam, you know, Dobry. That's literally the only word I heard when I came. I'd hear it every day.
Dobry?
Yes, ciao, just the greetings, just little bits and bobs. But I really want to find someone that can teach me. So I'm looking for that at the moment.
Yeah, but of course, it's quite a difficult language.
It's difficult, but as much as I can pick up would help.
Yeah. And in terms of communication with your teammates or with the coaches, how does that work? Do they speak English?
A few lads, but the assistant's been a massive help to me, especially in the meetings. You know, he'll sit next to me and translate anything that needs to be translated. And then on the pitch, you know, football's a universal language. You know, you see me, you pass me the ball. So, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
When we talk about the Czech Republic, I should not forget about food. Yeah. And the Czech cuisine is known to be quite heavy. We eat a lot of meat, dumplings.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to try any Czech food?
No,
I've
really? Seen it, but I haven't yet tried. I need someone to take me out and tell me what to get. So till then, I'm gonna stay with my rice and chicken.
Yeah, I mean, you should probably try svíčková. Yeah, that's the
Svíčková. Svíčková.
Yeah, that's very Czech.
Svíčková. Okay.
What do you hope fans will say about you by the end of the season?
That he helped us get promoted to the top league, but that he was a great player and scored loads of goals for us. Yeah.
Yeah. And Tyrese, our last question: is there any message you'd like to send to supporters of Vysočina?
Yeah, I'd want to say to the fans, just keep getting behind us, keep supporting us, and we'll give us our all every game. Yeah.
All right, Tyrese. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
Looking forward to goals you're going to score.
Thank you. Appreciate it.